God says the veil is thinning, and you are running out of time. Michael stands at the threshold, his sword trembling in his grasp. His tears are not of sorrow, they are a warning. The sky split open last night, but you didn't look up. Something ancient shifted beneath the earth, but you dismissed the tremor. The message was sent, but you ignored the signs. A shadow moves behind your reflection, distorting your own face. The air grows heavy, pressing against your chest like an unseen hand. Michael's wings, once radiant, are now streaked with ash. He sees what you refuse to acknowledge: a storm is approaching. It doesn't announce itself with thunder, it whispers in the silence. Every delay, every hesitation, feeds the darkness. Type 333 for immediate protection. Your dreams have not been dreams. They are echoes, memories of a war still raging beyond the veil. Michael has been calling your name, but you wake up before the message reaches you. The air hums with unseen forces, a frequency vibrating beneath your skin. Each decision you make either strengthens the light or fuels the abyss. The battle is closer than you think. A cold breath slithers down your spine, though the room is warm. The ticking clock sounds unnatural, as if counting in reverse. Time is bending, shifting, warning you to listen. Speak life to unlock truth. You were chosen before you were born. A mark unseen by human eyes is etched into your soul. The enemy knows it, and that is why it hunts you. Michael's voice is thunderous, shaking the foundations of your reality. But you have grown deaf to the divine. The distractions of this world have blinded you to the war at your doorstep. A feather fell at your feet today, though no bird was near. The smell of burning incense filled the air, though no fire was lit. These were not coincidences, they were calls to wake up. Type 777 if you are ready to receive revelation. Something was taken from you, stolen in the dead of night. Not a possession, but a purpose. The enemy has rewritten your destiny while you slept. Michael stands in the ruins of what should have been yours, weeping for what you do not yet understand. The shattered glass at your feet is not from a window, but from a future broken before it began. You are living a life designed to keep you blind. The chains are invisible, but their weight is real. Each doubt, each fear, each moment of silence tightens their grip. You must break them before it is too late. Comment, I am awakening, to shatter false illusions. A whisper slithers through the night, speaking words not meant for human ears. It is the enemy, sowing doubt, twisting truth, feeding the darkness within you. Every second you hesitate, it grows stronger. Michael raises his sword, but you must take the first step. No angel can fight a battle you refuse to acknowledge. The moment you turn away is the moment you surrender. A door stands before you, but it is locked from within. The key is buried in the memories you've abandoned. You must reclaim what was stolen before the final seal is broken. Declare, I reclaim my power, to unlock divine strength. God says the heavens are trembling, waiting for your answer. The battle is already being fought in your name. You must choose which side you stand on. The air crackles as unseen forces collide. Light and shadow war above you, unseen but felt. The world you know is but a fraction of what truly exists. Michael's tears stain the ground, turning to fire upon impact. Each drop burns with the weight of lost souls. He does not cry for himself, he cries for you. Type 999 to seal your protection. The final warning is near. The sky will burn, the earth will shake, and those who ignored the call will be swept away. You were never meant to be among them. A voice calls from the storm, beckoning you forward. The moment of choice is upon you. Do not look away. Michael lifts his gaze, eyes burning with divine fire. His wings unfurl, and the battlefield is revealed. The war was never distant, it was always here, waiting for you to wake up. You are not abandoned. You are not powerless. You are chosen. Speak, I am ready, and step into your destiny. God says you have been noticed, but not for the reasons you think. The world sees one thing, but heaven sees another. Archangel Michael stands at the edge of the unseen, his tears streaked with fire. A door has been opened that was never meant to be unlocked. The invitation came wrapped in gold, but its edges were sharp. A force beyond this world is watching, waiting, measuring your next move. A millionaire's eyes lingered on your path today, but so did something else. A shadow walked beside him, unseen but whispering. The wealth you dream of carries a weight you do not yet understand. Michael grips his sword, sensing a choice that could alter everything. He has watched many walk this road before you. Some never returned. Type 333 for immediate protection. Gold glitters, but it also blinds. The closer you step, the heavier the air becomes. Not every blessing is sent from above. The offer will come wrapped in kindness, but listen closely. The voice will sound familiar, but its tone will be wrong. The enemy does not knock loudly, it whispers at your door. Your pulse quickens, your instincts scream, but logic soothes the fire. A contract waits, its ink darker than the night sky. The pen in your hand feels heavier than it should. Speak life to unlock truth. Michael's tears fall like molten silver, burning through the lies. He sees what your eyes cannot. The wealth before you is not what it seems. A deal sealed in silence carries chains unseen. The moment you accept, something is taken. The cost is not in dollars but in destiny. The air thickens, the walls seem closer. Your reflection flickers, showing something unfamiliar beneath the surface. Time is moving strangely now, pulling you toward an answer you don't want to face. Type 777 if you are ready to receive revelation. The whispers grow louder. They weave through your thoughts, sowing doubt, feeding hunger. Something is being rewritten, but not by your own hand. Michael stands guard, but he cannot force your will. The choice must be yours. The moment before surrender is always the quietest. A contract, a signature, a shift in the wind. The ink dries, but the moment is not yet sealed. The last second stretches, offering one final escape. Comment, I am awakening, to shatter false illusions. A clock ticks in reverse, the past bleeding into the present. The roads behind you flicker, choices shifting, realities unraveling. What once seemed certain now shimmers like a mirage. Michael grips his blade, muscles tensed. His wings, vast and powerful, cast shadows against a sky now painted in warning. He has seen this before, too many times. The difference between fortune and fate is a breath, a blink, a heartbeat. Something stirs in the void, waiting for you to look away. A signature is not just ink, it is permission. Declare, I reclaim my power, to unlock divine strength. God says the heavens are waiting. Michael does not weep for the wealthy, he weeps for the lost. The offer is not about money, it is about surrender. The moment you let go of your purpose, the chains tighten. The wealth is a doorway, but what stands beyond it? You are being led somewhere you cannot return from. The pen still rests in your fingers. A name written in ink, or a soul written in fire? The final choice is upon you. Type 999 to seal your protection. A sudden wind, a whisper turned to a roar. The moment breaks, the spell shatters. You see it now, the deception, the chains, the hands reaching from the darkness. Michael's tears evaporate as he lifts his sword. The war was never about wealth, it was about ownership. And you were never meant to be sold. A breath, a heartbeat, a choice. The contract burns, the shadows retreat, the weight lifts. You are free. You are not forgotten. You are not for sale. You are chosen. Speak, I am ready, and step into your destiny. God says a miracle was sent, but it lingers, untouched. The heavens cry out, waiting for you to see. Archangel Michael stands guard, his sword trembling in his grasp. The air is thick with divine sorrow, heavy with what should have been. A gift, prepared before time began, now drifts beyond your reach. The angels watch in silence, waiting for you to wake up. Something has been stolen from you, not by force, but by distraction. The whispers of the world have led you away. You were meant to receive, but instead, you have turned away. Michael's wings, once blinding in their brilliance, are dimmed with grief. He sees what you do not. The hourglass is almost empty. Type 333 for immediate protection. A door was placed before you, but you walked past it. The path was illuminated, but you chose the shadows. The miracle was within reach, but the weight of doubt pulled you away. You have felt it, the moments where the air shifts, where your pulse quickens without reason. That was the divine knocking. But you dismissed it as coincidence. A single feather drifted down before you yesterday. You ignored it, though no bird was near. The sign was clear, but your mind was too clouded to see. Speak life to unlock truth. Michael watches as time unravels, as fate bends around your choices. Every second lost is a thread unwoven. The fabric of your destiny is thinning. The miracle was not small, it was life-changing. It carried the power to break chains, to rewrite your story. But the enemy knows this, and so it moves in silence to keep you blind. A shift in the wind, a flicker in the corner of your vision. The spiritual war is closer than you think. Heaven weeps because you are standing still. Type 777 if you are ready to receive revelation. You were chosen before you took your first breath. A divine promise was placed upon your spirit. But something has veiled your sight, and now you are wandering. Michael stands in the wreckage of what was meant to be yours. His sorrow is not for himself, but for what you are losing. The longer you wait, the further it drifts. The whispers grow louder. They twist truth, they tangle your thoughts. Doubt is not just a feeling, it is a weapon. Comment, I am awakening, to shatter false illusions. The unseen war rages, and you are its prize. Heaven's armies stand at the edge of battle, waiting for you to choose. The moment you decide, the shift will be immediate. The weight on your chest, the fear in your mind, these are not yours to carry. They were placed there to keep you bound. Michael's sword burns with holy fire, ready to sever the chains. A contract was written in heaven with your name. But the enemy has been working to forge a counterfeit. You must tear it apart before it binds you. Declare, I reclaim my power, to unlock divine strength. God says the time is now. No more waiting. No more hesitation. The miracle has not vanished, but it is fading. The light flickers, desperate to be seen. You must reach before the final ember dies. Michael's wings unfurl, his gaze locked on you. The moment of decision has arrived. The next step is yours alone. Type 999 to seal your protection. A sound like thunder ripples through the unseen. The enemy shrieks, feeling the shift. You are no longer standing in hesitation. The veil is lifting. The miracle rushes toward you, unstoppable now. Heaven no longer weeps, heaven rejoices. Michael stands tall, his tears gone, his sword raised. You were never forgotten. You were never lost. Speak, I am ready, and step into your destiny.